In the multiverse saga, there has been loads of characters going from cosmic beings to mystical characters to street level vigilantes. There has been a lot of good in there, but also a lot of bad new characters. So it was a surprise when I found one of my new favorite Marvel characters in the Thunderbolts film, a film that before the trailers even came out, I had no interest in going in. Bob slash Sentry slash Void is a character going into the movie that I had very little information slash interest about, but coming out of it, I loved him. So why not put that love into a video? So just starting off, before this video actually starts properly, since he switches between 3 separate identities, it will be very hard for me to focus this video on each core identity. So I'm just going to go from the start of his story to the end of the story, because I think that's the best way to go about this. His introduction might be one of the best Marvel has ever done. It's just Bob in all his glory, despite going into this knowing that he will be Sentry at some point. This was a really good decision because it allows us to fall in love with his endearing nature and allows Lewis Pullman to give an amazing performance that just hooks you into the story of Bob. He is allowed to be fun and goofy, but he also hints of a dark past that led him to be down in that incinerator. And lines like, always making things worse, they just are sad when you know the context of why he says that to himself. He is connected to Yelena, which is great for the movie. It gives the main lead and the antagonist at the end of the film a bond, a reason for her to save him and risk her life doing so. And her giving him advice on what he's dealing with it being called back in the final act, I just love their connection in this movie. Parts of the team also make him a great addition, an antagonist that the whole team can help because they've all developed their dark past that they'd rather not see, is when he's separated from the rest of the group, he leans into his worst traits, becoming egotistical. He thinks that he's a god among men, that because he is under Val's manipulation, he starts leaning into those. She wants him to be basically her version of what Captain America was to the US in the 40s. Side note, I love the fact that they frame him as the perfect hero with the blonde hair, nice bold colors, focus tested everything. It frames him as the perfect hero with all the problems that you should never give a person like this. She pushes him to be a superhero she wants, but give him enough praise and encouragement and he will turn on you like he did, because she treated him like an object and realized that he was more powerful than her, so why should he take anything from her? Because of his mental state, he was not able to just focus on the fact that he could have a job. And it's not because he realized that she was a bad person. He turned on her because he felt like he was more powerful. Here comes the Void, the worst part of Bob. His sadness, anger, regret, all boosted up to 11. This is the dual identity of Bob that comes out after he went through the trials of the Sentry project. He's a great antagonist for the movie. He puts all these people in their worst memories, all these messed up humans in the worst memories of their lives. He's a very big antagonist, but he gets defeated not through violence, but he gets defeated through the fact that these people are supporting Bob. And the part where Bob is feeding his anger and sadness shown through the Void in his mind is the best way I can describe it. He's trying to push it down, but it only makes it stronger and it infects him until he almost becomes the Void. He almost becomes the thing that he was trying to push down. Is when his friends save him by showing that he is not alone, that he comes out of the movie better for it. Now, on one note, I don't like the fact that his memory got erased at the end of the movie, because I feel like it lost a lot of it. It seems like in the post-credit scene, he starts understanding more and more of his powers and starts realizing that he can't use them. And yes, the ending with a group hug can be a little bit of a cop-out and cheesy, but I love it because it's what the Avengers never felt like, a family. They accept each other for their mistakes and differences and actually act like a family with all the disagreements and arguing, something more closer to Guardians of the Galaxy than ever the Avengers. And that is why this has to be one of, if not Marvel's best films, and why I love Bob as a character and how he adds to this already amazing film. Thank you guys for watching. I have been planning to do this video for ages, but I've been pushing it off. If this gets a good amount of love, I will be planning on doing more Thunderbolts videos in the future, so you know how to get more Thunderbolts videos. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, this is Movie Nerd signing off.